the SAVE Act. This is the new law that the Republicans are trying to pass. What they're claiming, here's the claim, is that they're going to pass this law to prevent illegal immigrants from voting in the 2026 election, the midterms. Okay, a couple problems with that right off the bat. It's already illegal right now for illegal immigrants to vote in federal elections. Done. So they're trying to sell you that there's such a big problem with illegal immigrants trying to vote that it's going to cast doubt on all the election results, and they got to put a stop to it. So they're trying to say that these people they can't even go to work. They're out in a lot with a weed whacker at a landscaping company, and they're getting arrested left and right. They can't sit in their house without worrying about the door getting kicked in because they don't even need a warrant to do that anymore. So these are the people that are going to try everything they can to get to the polling places to vote Trump out. This is what they're selling you, okay? Now I'm going to tell you what they're actually doing. The SAVE Act is a voter suppression technique. First of all, I bet most people don't know that they want women who took their husband's last name when they got married to have to go back and get a whole new ID, birth certificate, the whole 9 yards, just because their ID doesn't match what their birth certificate says. He wants you ladies to be, I'm not going through all that, they don't really need my vote. And women, in a large part, are not going to vote for Trump. I mean, there's some, and there's a pretty sizable amount, but these suburban women are who they're afraid of, people who know what's going on. So the real purpose of the SAVE Act is to suppress the vote. They want to keep women home. They want to make it so inner city folks who don't have their own vehicles, that have to rely on public transportation to get to motor vehicle and get their whatever documents they're going to need. A lot of those people just, first of all, can't get there. They don't have the transportation, and of course, most of the stuff isn't in the routes of the public transportation. That's what they're trying to do. Everything else is complete and total bullshit. The final part of this is to use this as an excuse, whether it passes or it doesn't. It doesn't really matter, because they're going to use this as an excuse. If it doesn't pass, they're going to say, there was a huge problem and the votes are no good because they wouldn't pass the law, cancel the midterms, cancel the countings. Either way, they're going to push this SAVE Act all day, every day. I follow these people. I see what they're doing. I can tell you what time of day they get their marching orders and they start putting out the propaganda. This is what they're trying to do. Be aware of it and know what's going on.